Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and we are playing Frostpunk The Last Autumn. We have to get this generator built before the frosts set in. Now, I've had just checked before I press that record button and I need to go and build myself another sawmill because both of mine are actually running out. So let's go and go ahead and do that. We are actually, not only they're both running out, we are in fact running out of trees. We have a tiny clump here, at which point I'm going to miss 3 trees. Is it worth building another steam? This one, as you can see, we've got a few. We've got 200 wood here. Again, there'll be a couple of trees left. And just like I think I've gone and missed some trees. No, I didn't. I might be able to get back here, but I doubt it. Let's just have a check. Yeah, no. That is all the trees in this direction. And so once this one as well, I mean, yeah, again, we're going to go miss, I don't know, the equivalency of 1890 wood. Probably not really worth building another steam sawmill after that, which is why we have the docks underway, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to start to create piles of wood for us. And once I've gone and chopped down these trees, I'll build a gathering station, maybe 2, and start to collect all that wood. The idea being is, although I have workers that can technically gather the steel, I believe the gathering post is faster, plus a gathering post can hit all 3 piles. So let's go ahead and press play. I am just going to fast forward this and let it tick up to 8 o'clock to the work day. So yeah, I mean, my hand is 2 per hour. Gathering it in a gathering post is 4.7. Plus, I think if I get a 3rd pile, it will actually increase in speed. So here we have 2 piles should turn up somewhere. Oh, is that the pile of wood? No, it can't be the pile of wood. No, that's still the dock. Where are you going to offload to, my good friends? Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. There we are. There's our pile of wood. And I would assume... Oh, yeah, there you go. There's 2 of them. I'd assume the 3rd one's going to come on this side, if I had to guess. And so at which point... Oh, whoops. I just wanted to zoom out a little. Foragers have returned safely to the city. And they bring us much wanted steam cores. Let's just keep it on play a second. Let's go to our technology tree. We've just unlocked level 5. High flow filters. The ventilation plant's coal consumption is reduced by a further 15%. Well, we're definitely going to want that. We do have a slight steel problem at the moment, which makes me think... Yes, I'm not going to be able to get any of these. I do... I think I might jump into this. I do want to get the advanced fishing harbour. And the advanced docks, if I'm honest, because I want to get that 3rd unloading station. So I'm actually going to grab this. Food is really not a problem at this point. Yeah, let's carry on with that. Then we're going to get the steam reloading station. So that we can actually upgrade 2 of these to keep our steel coming in nice and fast. And other than that, I think we're going forward quite well. What I'm going to do is very, very quickly... I may as well... Where's he gone? Sawmill. Of course, let's put you back to 8 hours working. Same with you. I'm going to go ahead and very quickly chuck 10 people on this because we are on 97% progress. And so with that, ventilation plants, shouldn't you be kicking in as well? You should be increasing safety levels. So with that, let's see if I've stuck... No, I haven't stuck anybody else. Foragers have reached the nesting place. Let's have a look what we've got. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. Let's move on. And we have found a lake full of fish. Let's go to a lake full of fish. For the other guys, how am I doing on food? I mean, I could probably go and... Let's go to here and let's send back another convoy of food. That'll just keep us going for a quick bit longer, basically, whilst I now go to working hours. Let's get the other 5 people in here. And that will be done in 4 hours' time. Very nice, very nice. So you go, that doesn't have anyone in it, but that is fine. Because we still have this one on the go. Oh no, our sawmill is now inoperable. Let's take everyone out of there. Let's dismantle that. And let's move them into there. And let's see what our problem is. Sir, a worker received a letter from his wife informing him that one of his daughters is gravely ill. Dire news such as this may impact the morale of the crew. Should we redact the part about the sick daughter? Motivation will fall. Discontent will rise. Well, I'm going to let motivation fall. Because I think... Yep, I can keep it in the high band. That's perfectly fine. And so, fantastic. So that sawmill's now being taken apart. And we are going to move on to potentially our last sawmill to be built. I'm going to keep chopping down these trees. I mean, I literally need to put my gathering station right in here, so kind of still in the way. And let's go ahead and start going a bit faster. And this is telling me that for the generator, I can now build a foundry. Quite sure. Oh, would you look at that? We have lots of food. Let's calm you down a little bit. And with that, we have also just built the advanced... no, sorry, the pumps. I want... Was it the steam reloading station? I think I want to get next. Let's go for that. Then let's go and build advanced docks. 80 wood and 40 steel. I think first one that has to be built is that one. But I am going to ask them... build that one at the same time. That one, I mean, no rush, really. I mean, it's going to have wood piles coming up the yin-yang. That is... Well, I want the third pile, basically, is the only reason I'm going for it. Same with the other one. This one as well, I need the third pile. In fact, this one was probably more important than that one. Because that requires on reloading stations. Anyway, hunting grounds. Set up a camp. And lake full of fish. There's plenty of fish in this lake. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. I see. There is nothing else really going. 80 raw food every day. Total 720. Let's set up a camp. Then what I'm going to do... Doesn't seem like we have anywhere else left to explore. Let's leave this camp, and then you can come back and start doing some work. And with that, I'm going to get you to do the same as well. It's basically, we've got 160 raw food coming in to give us a lovely top-up. And of course, we have... we've told our guys to basically calm down a little bit. And so... Yep, construction's coming along nicely. That cookhouse is turned off, as is that medical post for now, because we don't need it. And we will wait for our toxic gases to fall. But on that, let us... let's put 5 workers in there. Let's grab 2 of those. Just to remind myself, I need 25 steel components and 50 structural profiles for next round. Structural profiles are up to 18. How's my wood looking? Let's make one more. Put another 5 people in here, and these cost 20 steel and 40 coal. Yep, steel's a little bit low. Coal is doing fantastically, but steel's a little bit low. And We have 14 steam exchanges. We will need 50. So let's just keep a slow increase on those. We've built, or we've placed the tower pumps. We've spent the necessary resources. We just have to keep them going. And then, of course, we have the optional upgrades, which are going to take a lot more steel components. So I basically need 50 of everything to finish, give or take. After that, it is all bonuses. After that, we don't need any more structural profiles, which is good to know. So I only need 50 of them. As I'm 30 short, that's only, 600 wood? No? Is that more? How much do they cost? 20 wood. Yeah, no, 5. I need a lot. Yeah, no, 600. 640 wood remaining. Necessary. Go and chuck another one down. So, yeah, so we need quite a lot of wood still. And then, of course, we need, I'm sure we'll need coal to get it built. And we need a lot of steel. Aha, that's down. That's down as well. We now have still 2 piles. I'm sure this one will get one soon as well. We're in free time. Can I... Let's make that an advanced stock. Like I said, that one's actually more important because the gathering station will get all 3 piles. And let us... You are 24 hours. That's because you're the infirmary. Let's make you 24 hours and put you up to the max people. And then we are, of course, trying to get... Oh, I have just 7 engineers left. Except I don't anymore because... That's that one. Where's my other one gone? Let's disband that team. And 5 of you in there. That's going to get my steel coming back in. And let's go ahead and do the same here. Let's finish off this wood and build our gathering station. Probably 2 gathering stations. That should be fine. That should be absolutely fine indeed. Let's go ahead and fast forward things a little bit more. I reckon we're 2 days ahead of schedule. Okay, so the steam reloading station is ready to go. Thanks to better work organization, reloading stations will be 10% more efficient. Why wouldn't we? On that, let's go ahead and build steam reloading station there. I think I will go and chuck one down there. I also can. Like it took me to the wrong hut both times. I also can probably get more people. Yes. Let's get 2 more steam cores. And let's just leave it at that for now. Let's just get 2 more steam cores. Doing okay for people. We do have some personnel here, there, and everywhere. We need to be able to get more resources in. To get more resources in, ideally, we could do with some more steam cores. And so, with that, let's... I don't really need to actually up my charcoal, let's be honest. You are still making 2. You've still got 2 on the board. You've got none. You've also got nobody in you, which is fine. We are pulling steel. Let's go ahead and keep fast forwarding. We are still in free time. Due to high motivation, efficiency rises by 30%. Okay, cool. That just... Did I drop down and then come back up? Not too sure. That, of course, is going to keep going. Let's put you down to not as many hours. Let's do the same for you. And probably put you on to 24 hours, if I'm perfectly honest. And you're not on 24 hours either. You can drop off as well. Let's put you down to normal hours for a little while. We've got lots of people. And so with lots of people, that needs dismantling. And the gathering post needs to be built. And we need to go and research Advanced Fishing Harbor. What comes next? Make sure we're going to have enough food to keep us going. Okay, we're going to wait for this to be dismantled. Once that's done, we'll basically build a road through where it used to belong. Let's have another 2 put down. Who's going? So yes, we do just need to keep slowly ticking up. Let's get another 2 of these. How is our toxic levels have not come down. That's fine. Once they do, we are going to smash the building of our tower pumps. That's not going to be a problem whatsoever. And of course, hopefully overnight, although we are now on 24 hours, we will upgrade our fishing harbour as well. But for now, let's fast forward. Let's get a few things moving along. Let's get a few things built. Oh, don't tell me there's an owl. A distraught father. Sir, the distraught father of the sick child wants to talk to you. He begs you to let him go home. I know it means giving up this here job, but I'll figure something out. Me family needs me, sir. Please let me go back to him. We will lose 1 worker. Doctors, keep working. Doctors cost money. I'm going to let him go home. I'm going to lose the 1 worker. I'm not going to let discontent rise. Because discontent, well, it's kind of horrible, really. So, yeah, we're going to keep that one going. And then we are simply going to keep pushing forward. We are getting lots of resources, which is fantastic. These things aren't building too well, even though they do seem to have a lot of people. This is going to keep us in wood quite nicely, though. And drop that down. We have lots of food, not so much raw food. And I suppose at some point I should start getting some large warehouses as well. Because that is really what we're going to need to keep my resources ready and going. Because I feel like there's going to be a little end scenario with Survive the Cold. I don't know why. The name Frostpunk, you know, just kind of makes me feel it. Okay, we're up to 23. I'm going to take all the workers out of there for now. Like I said, we need 50 and 25 for the next stage, and then 50 and 20 for that stage. So we will go ahead and obviously keep working those points. Wow, you get a lot, huh? Let's drop that down. Ah, now that's just rude. Why has it got a huge gap in the middle? Why is it so far away? Well, what I'm going to do is build another gathering post then. And we will dual gathering post both of them. Workday is apparently over. Medical mechanization. Infirmaries and medicals will employ fewer people, -5 engineers. Don't need that quite yet. Infirmaries will heal people faster. I'm also okay for that. Gathering resources. Let's get the large resource depot. I think I'm going to need that soon. Although generated construction, most things are going really well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's get some high flow filters. Let's get less coal consumption earlier, because that means our coal basically lasts longer. And how are our piles doing? Oh, they are actually shrinking a tiny bit. Let's maybe give you 3 workers and see if we can keep those numbers higher. Reloading station, steam reloading station, and then I also want to go and build? I just want to go build another steam reloading station on top of this one. That should keep steam coming in very nicely. All of the extra workers. Obviously, we might end up losing a few of them to help build if our toxic levels actually do decrease. We are now about a day ahead of schedule. We do have 2 steam cores turning up, which is fantastic. Might be able to get maybe a second ventilation plant in the future. Or, of course, more gathering stations. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and fast forward everything again. Let's get everything built. I don't actually need to take anybody off you, but so let's put 10 on you. We need to finish the road. You'll get 10 people. You'll get 10 people. 830 wood sitting on the dock. You are both fully staffed. I'm going to go ahead and up the number of people you have. I'm then going to go and make you 24 hours. 3.3 an hour on 41% efficiency. Not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and make you guys 24 hours as well. And we are actually still shy of workers. We are always shy of workers. I'm going to go ahead and take people away from that. You can have +1. You can have +2. Don't really. I mean, we're going to take away 8 point... Even up maximum... Oh, no, it is maximum efficiency. So we're going to take away 16 an hour. That's not fantastic. I mean, this place, I think, boasts about 20. But 16 an hour, 24-hour work shifts, it's doable. It is doable, which means this place needs to basically put down more than 16 per hour. And, yep, you're running... I actually need to put down a lot more than 16 per hour, because I'm not going to keep this on 24 hours. Same with this, we'll see what this does in the morning. And 10 people into there. I've got 1 person to assign someone. Let's go ahead and fast forward and see what the morning brings. I have 2 steam cores. That's what the morning brung. That's what the morning brought. Ah, such bad England. And... yes, I was hoping to upgrade the old fishing station. 10 wood and 2 steel. Let's see if we can't get that done before morning arrives. And then our technology. Our technology. There's nothing that is simply a straight efficiency upgrade. This allows us to use additional ventilation plants, and I imagine that allows us to get an additional ventilation plant again. We don't need to worry about the infirmary. I'm going to go back and get that large resource deposit. Or depot, I should say. Oh, I'm going to put the 10th person into the coal. And that leaves me with 8 wonderful engineers. Now, I do have the ability to upgrade my engineers. Also, I've just noticed, been about... We could make our people happy, providing them with more space in their living quarters at the cost of reduced housing capacity. Discontent will fall permanently, motivation will rise slightly. Housing buildings will accommodate only 8 people. I am going to go ahead and sign this, but before I sign it, which I will do overnight, first off, let's figure this one out. I have no idea how many houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is not the most scientific way of doing this. 2021. Well, of course, I could have just told you that because it says right there. I don't know why I counted. But the point is, I need 210 beds. I'm going to go and lose 42. Minus the 4, that's 38. If I get 8 per thing, that's 5 more houses. So overnight, I will get 5 more houses. And then in the morning, I will sign a comfortable law. which will basically, yeah, permanently decrease my discontent, which is fantastic, and raise my motivation. Nope, the other one, I want comfortable quarters. How many people does this put me up to? 12. It's not really worth it to go from 10 to 12. But, I mean, that gives me a new law in 18 hours. We kept alive but untreated in medical post. Motivation will rise slightly. We'll take up beds in medical posts. Well, they don't really do that because I have the infirmary. Whoops, let's go back to the Book of Laws. Let's have a look at labor. Discontent will rise slightly. Using short shifts will cause a little discontent, which is very weird, I think. Workplaces will be 10% more efficient during short shifts. It will cost me discontent. I don't need the dispensary, and everything else is pretty... I don't want overseers, I don't think. Again, I don't need the increase in efficiency. So yeah, let's just carry on. And tomorrow we will... Oh, that's that noise I can hear. It's like, what's going on? It's the toxic levels falling. And with the toxic levels falling, let us go and put people back on normal working shifts. So this does produce 50. That's just too much, really. That'll do. What I'm pushing out, and you're getting me 11.4, 7.1, and 11.4. So I technically need a 30 an hour from this one. Look at that, 34 per hour. So 8 will do just fine. And from these, I'm taking a whole 10 per hour. Means I can... Oh, whoops. I need 3 people working there, technically, to keep up demand. Let's go ahead and max out this. Let's go ahead and chuck down some protective structures. Let's not, then, apparently. Negotiate. I refuse to work. Better working conditions. You'll have to raise workplace safety above dangerous. I will have 3 days to pass comfortable quarters. Well, as I was going to do that anyway, then above dangerous, I think that's what they're on, right? I mean, that's what I was intending on doing. Oh, that's deadly. That's dangerous. And there you go, harmful. Everyone should now be back at work. You promised to improve work conditions. I did. Thank you very much. There is no chance of a strike anymore. So let's get those people in to work. They're only going to work a short day. And then overnight, they can all... Oh, why is all these lot? Oh, because my steel is full. No, you. I just saw one for wood. Let's change that to steel for a second. Good. All the steel can keep coming in. I was about to say, that's not looking good, is it? And I could, of course, as always, do with more workers. Order that shipment of workers. And I don't think I'm going to get advanced reloading stations yet. And so that leaves me with... Let's get ventilation plant coupling. And I'm going to take 5 people off this. There's the advanced fishing harbour, 11.4 per hour, which is plenty. End the disease. A group of our people decrees your decision to carry on forced medical examinations of prostitutes. You punish the victims of a vice, and the men guilty both of the vice and the suffering of these women go unpunished. This has to end. Shut down the house of pleasure. We'll no longer raise motivation. Motivation will fall. Discontent. I'm going to keep discontent going up. We need motivation to keep going up. That is a definite. Of course, then we can build large resource depots. 50 wood, 25 steel. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of these for now. And with that, Let's keep these going on a slow tick, basically. Keep them moving up. Oh, we've got more problems. Rumble in the deep. So, people working in the deepest part of the shaft report rumbling sounds and slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy from toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of emergency. To do this, we'll need safety equipment for both the resources and the shaft crew. It will also protect workers from the fumes, improving workplace safety. Shall we start making it? -5 steam exchangers, +1 safety on tower pubs construction. Remind me later, we'll manage without it. Let's go for it. Why not? I mean, that does put me down by 5 steam exchangers, but we will get there. I wish I could put engineers in these places. Like I said, I have the ability to make workers engineers. What I need to do is make engineers workers. Now, for this, so we're on a positive of 300, give or take. However, our steam sawmill is doing most of that work. I think I am going to have to get a steam reloading station for here. We have to increase the work coming in. I'm hoping they won't decrease from the wood piles. Oh, not the wood piles, the gathering posts. So still 93 a day. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and fast forward. And let's continue to watch things get built. Work is over for today. For you guys who are currently doing nothing, and come and help gather me some resources. Let's put you back up to 24 hours and max you out. Put you back up to 24 hours and max you out. And then... oh, that pile is shrinking dramatically. Go ahead and turn you on to 24 hours and max you out. That pile is not shrinking. That one's okay. That one is pretty small. I think we're gathering enough steel coming in. I guess it's time. I'll just use additional, but I don't need that at this stage. Let's get an advanced supercharger in case I do choose to use that. It'd be nice to have. Closed at this time. Storage limit reached. I assume that means all 3 piles. Yeah, just about. You get 300 per pile. It'd be good to be able to increase the size of the piles, really. I suppose that's the whole fine balancing line that we have to go through. And about 12 hours ahead of schedule. How far did I get? 12%. Not fantastic, but not terrible. We will go up a danger level if we do that. This is 24 hours though, so I should technically stay at the same danger level. Make you 24 hours. We'll put 14 people back on it. Yep, I stayed at the same danger level because factory inspectorate, which is fantastic. Because I don't really want to lose the protective structure bonus, to be honest. And so what I'm actually going to do from that is... did I put any of these on? No, I didn't put any of these on 24 hours. I have a couple of spare resource depots for whenever I need them. I'm gonna... yeah, you've got nobody there anyway. Put the 5 people in there. Let's take the people off here. Put them in there because they're not working overnight. And how dare they be so lazy? Go ahead and take people off here overnight as well. With all of those shuffled around, ladies and gentlemen, we should get a nice bit of extra progress coming up. And so, for now, we will simply keep pushing as much as we can push. Toxic levels are going to go down, which is fantastic. And so that means we should be able to keep going with what we've got, but without the protective structure. We'll be able to keep pushing. And we will basically see where we end up. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for on this episode. I hope you are enjoying the episodes and series so far. And until next time, I hope you stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy.